Hey YouTubers, this is Brian Thompson. I'm getting back with you to let you know about the recipe on my dough recipe that I'm hoping that you guys are wanting. And remember, when you make, homemade bread, it's a good source of vitamin D3. So put good things in your bread. Don't use iodine salt. Don't use granule sugars. Those are terrible for you. Okay. In place of those, I put sea salt and honey, and the honey actually works better than the regular sugar. I don't know why. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. So I use gold all-purpose flour. I use sea salt. And that's not the honey I usually use. I usually use whatever's, around here. And, from your bee farms and stuff. It works so much better. And I use my yeast. And a measuring, 2-cup measuring. Coffee cup with a 1/3 measuring cup. And then you're going to need a 1 and a 2 tablespoon measuring cup to measure out your honey and your salt, unless you can do it by sight, which, some people can. So anyway, to start out, you're going to put 1/3 cup of good water in this coffee cup, and you're going to stir it. You're going to put it in the microwave and warm it up for like 20 seconds. Now, once it's warm, not hot, but warm, you can put your yeast in there. So I cut mine off and dump it in there and stir it up. Stir it up real good, get the lumps out, and I set it to the side. Give it a couple minutes. You got time to clean up a little bit, and then I add my honey in, which is 2 tablespoons of honey. Stir that in with the yeast, and then you set it aside again. Now you're ready for your mixed ingredients. Your liquid mix. Well, one liquid. 2 cups of water. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of butter. Good butter, not bad butter. 1 tablespoon of salt, which is sea salt. Okay. Put it in the microwave for a minute 20. Warm it up. Stir it up. Get it all incorporated. Okay. So when that happens, I put it in there because I use a mixer because I'm old. And that's okay. So put that mix in here. 3 or 4 minutes, your yeast should be bubbling and looking good. You're going to pour this in here also. Okay, stir it all up real good. That's when you're going to add 6 cups of flour. Just add 6 cups right in the mixer, bowl, or whatever. Okay? So you can see mine's already rised. Look at it. It's doubled in size, and I'm about ready to put it in the oven. So then put it in the mixer, mix it up, mix it till it's smooth. It's going to look rough at first. Mix it up till it's smooth. Once it's smooth, you're going to pull it out, knead it for 2 or 3 minutes here, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. But you can, like I said, you can make pizza, cut out some pizza with it, and it's still a 30-minute recipe. So I made enough for two loaf pans of bread. It'll make 2 loaf pans of bread. But I put them both in here. Let's just see how it turns out. It's rising great, so it should turn out good. Okay, so once you get it kneaded, then you're going to butter. I buttered this plastic thing. Just butter it so it won't stick. Stick it in there. I saran wrapped it. Put it in the oven. Make sure you preheat your oven when you first start for like a minute just to get it warm, so when you put it in there, it works really good. Let it set in there for an hour. Okay? A whole hour. Once that's done, you're going to take it back out, and you're going to knead it for a couple more minutes, get it to size or whatever you're going to do with it. If you're going to put it in loaf pans, you're going to cut it in half. But I didn't. I just stuck it right there. And I sliced a couple things on top. And look how much it's grown. I had little slits, and not no more. I got to put it in about 4 minutes. So anyway, This one here, in a glass jar, in a glass bowl, I'm sorry, it's going to go in the oven for about 40-45 minutes. Okay? If you use loaf pans, a half hour you'll be done. If you use pizza, half hour you'll be done. And I did the same with the corn dogs, the burger wraps, whatever. Just make sure you cook your meat before you actually wrap it, so you won't have juice all through it, and that'd be gross, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, like this one here, I'm going to put it in there for 40-45 minutes. And when it's done, it'll be really golden brown on top. And you're going to actually, when it's done, it'll be up here. It's going to be a little bit high. And you're going to tap it, and it should sound, there's a sound that makes it sound like kind of hollow. That means it's done. If it's solid, it's because there's dough in there, and it's not done. And don't eat it. If it doesn't rise, which it's always rise if I use honey. Sugar was the problem when I was using it. I mean, you can use unbleached sugar too. Get it from the Amish. I did that. It works great. But granule sugar, throw it out the window. Okay, so basically that's it. Okay, that's what I do. So it's 6 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of your favorite honey, 2 packages of yeast, and these are your tools. Yeah, they work great. So try this out. Let me know what you think. I love it. Look at it. It was only half that size when I put it in there. So the honey works very good with that yeast. And it's so much healthier for you. And get your vitamin D3 through it. You can't beat that. So, hey, don't mean to tell you, but can you subscribe and like? I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I know I do. Give me a comment and let me know what you think or how it turned out. You guys have a great day. See you.